Alright, so this is another little video of a home automation system that I just finished up. Pretty simple system. It's 3 rooms, living room, the master, and the kitchen. We also added a couple little extras like a ring door station. We added some Yale locks. These guys are automated also by our Control 4 home automation system. They'd just done a remodel in the home. The house came out really nice, really nice. Before there was like a couple-inch drop down here. They filled it in with concrete and made it look really sharp. So here what we did is we went with an Epson, a 5040 home cinema projector. It's a 4K projector with a black diamond 110-inch. The speakers, we did a 5.1 surround sound. They are the Klipsch R-1650s. So we did the left, right, and center, and then the rear surround up there. And we got the subwoofer down here. Subwoofer is an R10 SW with wireless kit. And again, the screen is Screen Innovations, an SI, black diamond. Really nice screen, really cool setup. Here's the Control 4 system. So if you notice, I've got my on-screen setup. Black diamond does really well with a lot of light. So you notice there's a lot of ambient light going around. We've got a lot of light going around. And look at that picture. I mean, just looks amazing. If we turn the lights off, it'll look even better, which is cool. Let's see here. This is Joe. He's the homeowner. Look at that. We're shutting down the lights from the background. So we ran basically all the wires from where they used to have them, because this house again was a remodel. They used to have a big built-in here where the screen is, and they filled it in with your basic sheetrock and basic stuff, masonry, whatever you want to call it, and that's where we mounted the screen onto. So we ended up moving all the equipment from there to a rack, which is in here, and that's me, by the way. Okay. So they had back in the day, I think maybe a few weeks ago or a few months ago, they had a 75-inch screen, which was really appropriate for the size of the room. But they wanted to go with a little bit bigger screen, so we went with, like I said, a 110-inch black diamond. So everything was moved over here. Now in here we have, this is an 18-space rack. In here we've got our networking equipment. We went with a Luxul. I think it's the 3100 ZLU XBR 3100, a 10-port switch with PoE. Got a Panamax Monster Power Surge, an Atlona 4x4 4K video matrix, a couple of cable boxes, DirecTV cable boxes, a couple of Apple TVs, Control 4 E3, Roku. Yes, it's a VHS player in there. It's a DVD VHS combo, and then my Yamaha receiver down there on the bottom. These are all the components necessary to run a nice little home theater system. You can hear the fan in the background. You can hear that's running. It helps clear up any of the heat that's in there, and gets rid of any lagging of the products in case they get heat soaked or whatever. But yeah, that's the 4x4 video matrix that's doing this. It's allowing me to switch sources through all my components. It gives me, 2 cable boxes, the Roku and the Apple TV. I have for this room a dedicated Apple TV and the Blu-ray player. So if you notice, I just switched sources. Let me turn the light off over here in the bar. There you go. I just switched sources through the on-screen. So satellite 1, satellite 2, Roku, and Apple TV. They are all on the Atlona video matrix. And the second Apple TV and the DVD player is designated to this room straight onto the Yamaha. So again, I'll switch through sources by toggling through, and all I'm doing here is pushing the red Control 4 button on the remote. There you go. It brings up this menu, and it lets me switch through all this nice stuff. So we got our Netflix, we got our Amazon TV or whatever. There we go. We got some 4K content in here. The Atlona video matrix is a 4K matrix, so if we want to, we can do straight up 4K off of this Roku, or if we had some 4K cable boxes, Netflix can play in 4K. It's really nice, a really sharp, clean picture. Here, let's try some Troy. I know this isn't in 4K, but still. I mean, look at that picture. That projector is awesome. It's, again, the Powerlite Home Cinema 5040. It's a 1,000,000:1 contrast, 2,500 lumens. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, it doesn't matter. Not that important. But really, really good projector. Awesome, awesome picture quality on here. And the sound system is pretty fair. Look at that, that's an awesome picture. And like I was saying earlier, it doesn't really matter if you have the lights on or off. You can have ambient lights. We got light coming in from outdoors. That picture looks really good. Look at that. Pretty cool little setup. I'm gonna take you into the master and put the camera down just a bit here. So in the master, again, I've got Control 4 controlling everything here. So in Control 4, I go to the master, go to select, all right, and what do I want to do? I want to watch. Oh, look at that. I've got satellite 1, 2, 3, or satellite 1, 2, Roku, and then Apple TV. So I click on satellite, and then my TV turns on, soundbar turns on, and I'm able to raise and lower the volume through the soundbar. There we go. You can see me controlling everything through here. Change channels, you know, raise and lower the volume. Yeah, let's not worry about any of that stuff. All right, so let's go to living, select room, and let's lower the volume over in the living, because it is kind of loud. Now, in the last zone, again, I'm going to put the camera down because I don't feel comfortable showing the homeowners and the their entire house. But in here, you can see I've got kitchen. So in the kitchen, I've got the TV, which again, through Control 4, we can click on satellite. We can click on Roku. Let's click on Roku and see what happens. So my TV turns on, and guess what? My Roku shows up. The same thing that's playing in my living room, you can see over there, I'm sharing it over here. And if I really wanted to, again, I can do the same thing for, you know, for party mode, or whatever you want to call it. We can change to master, select room. We can go to select room, and we go to watch. We'll go to Roku, and now we got the Roku playing over here. We can raise the volume here. So, want to turn the room off? There's a little icon there that says, see if I can focus. Room off. You see that? Click. Turns the room off. Do the same thing for the kitchen. Go to list, go to room, go to kitchen, select. Now, again, I'm walking to the kitchen. We can click on. We can click on room off. Boom, and we turned it off. And we left the TV over here, or the projector on. And again, all the lights are on inside the house. And look at that picture, man. That black diamond looks amazing. Let's turn the lights off and see how it looks with the lights off again.
Where is it?
Really good picture. Oh, we don't want to show any of that stuff. Again, we can go to room, master, or we can go back to list and then go to kitchen, and then we go to living, select room, and then we can go to exit, or let's go to this guy. Let's see what's on here. It's a dark image, but look at that, it still looks really clean. So any questions, anything you guys need, message me, post a comment, ask questions. I'll try to answer as often as I can, or as soon as I see the messages. Again, this is Lupe from Home Entertainment, signing out.